Don't touch that without a condom. Hello and welcome
A condom on me or a condom on it?
to another dimension.
Just making sure. Cause
I am Jeremy.
Kind of unclear.
And say your name. Say your name.
Say my name.
Say your name.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg is here.
Andrew is my name. According
And
to you.
it's true. And we today are reviewing episode 5
Of season 2.
season 2 of Euphoria.
I mean, you guys have watched our past reviews of Euphoria. And you know that we didn't just watch all of the show and catch up to it last weekend. That'd be like insane to watch a whole season.
Yeah, we're always like at the very start, we review everything like Dexter. We were on it.
We were on top of that.
Yes.
We were on top of that.
Yeah. No, we wasn't. We missed the boat on season 1. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, no, we didn't, because it was like 2019, right?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't that
together.
long ago. Yeah. And like season 2 just aired, I guess it's now in week 5, so 5 weeks ago it aired. I always kind of put off watching this one because it just looks like I couldn't handle it. And to be honest, I don't know if I can. I've watched the whole season 1,
It's
and I
difficult
still
to
don't
watch.
know if...
Yeah.
This is a very hard show to watch, and I think almost everybody can find something about this that's just going to trigger them.
Even me, and I'm heartless, but
Yeah, you have no heart, no soul.
and it got me a couple times.
Yeah.
But this came out 2019, stars Zendaya. It's a teen drama. They're in California, and she's a drug addict.
Yeah.
And I mean, basically everybody in this show
Yeah,
has
abuses,
trauma, terrible
drugs, or sex, or
Yeah.
both, like, all the time. And, yeah, they all have a traumatic backstory. And,
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's what makes the show so great is that, I mean, I watch a lot of stuff where there's, like, teenage drug use, and it's either, 1, glorified, or 2, it's just seen as, like, normalcy, and there's no consequences, and you're just kind of like, okay.
It's window dressing, really.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
like reason to have. It's like it's not part of the drama. It's just like, oh, you kissed my boyfriend. Fuck you.
Right.
That's it. Yeah.
This is a lot more like every single thing comes from some kind of traumatic event in someone's childhood, or something that just made them weird and made them the way that they are, and then all that just led to trauma later, and then they turned to drugs as a way to find euphoria, happiness, because I think they have so much pain and all that shit, and I just think it's done
Escape. Yeah.
so well. I mean, I think.
No, the first season was great. I was not expecting it to be this great.
Yeah.
It's fucking raw. It's the cinematography is great.
Oh,
the
it
look
is.
of it.
Yeah.
Like the foggy aesthetic. And it's like dreamlike.
Yeah.
It's very the camera angles are intimate. They work the camera is so good in this, and they're playful with it as well.
Yeah.
Like they could like change genres. Like that. Remember how she became like a detective?
That was just what I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
like how they do that. They just break from reality a little bit,
And like when she's, I think it's like one of the first episodes when she's high, Zendaya, and she's like the whole entire room kind of like in Inception, it's like spinning.
Yeah.
I was
She's like
whoa.
upside down.
Yeah,
it's cool.
They're not just it's just not just sitting there just showing it. But they're really using the cinematography to tell the story as well, not just by dialogue and the action.
Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I liked it so much as well. Is it's not just the characters and the story.
Every
really
character
good,
has a
but-
different backstory.
Yeah.
And explains why they are the way they are. They're not all the same.
Yeah.
There's only like one character that doesn't really have a backstory. It's that one girl in the friend group. She's forgettable. It's just like, yes, exactly. You don't even know.
I don't know which one you're trying to say.
It's the girl. I mean, she's like one of the. I don't even know her. I don't even think she has a name. She kind of has like no chin. Girl.
No
In the
chain
friend
girl.
group, like the girl friend group. See,
The
forget
one.
it.
No, hold on. You mean like Lexi, Judd Apatow's daughter?
No. It's another girl. See, you don't even remember her.
Oh yeah, the one that's like barely there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only. But
She's
everybody
like the
else,
only one that doesn't have a character.
Yeah, but everybody else has a character, and
Yeah.
they slowly through each episode they do the backstory and they show them like what traumas they have, why they the way they are, and
Yeah.
it's done really well. And you like 1 minute you're hating the character and you realize, oh, maybe their trauma is like how the way they are is justified.
I mean,
but these people are terrible though.
I was just gonna say, I still hate them.
Yeah,
but I do kind of understand how a lot of them end up the way they are.
Mm-hmm. Bad parenting, some of them.
Some of them is bad parenting. Yeah. Sometimes I think it's just a bad roll of the dice, or bad events, and it does make you kind of sympathize for them.
Yeah, you understand, but still, some of these people are fucking psychos. Looking at you, Nate. Psycho.
Nate is kind of like past redemption for me, I think. Yeah, we'll get into that.
But that was the season 1. I think it was near perfect.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think it might be one of the best like TV show seasons I've ever seen. I couldn't
believe it how great it was.
Yeah,
it had me all the way through. The only thing is like the Jules thing where she didn't see his face. That's the only thing I can't get over. That's so dumb that she didn't know his face. That's the only thing I can think of. As like a criticism.
Yeah.
Like a small criticism. Like everything else, I thought was great.
What did you think?
The acting is fucking fantastic.
Acting is great all around. Yeah. Especially Zendaya in this season.
She won the Emmy too.
She did?
Yeah. She deserves it. And I think she deserves it after this
She deserves after season 2 as well. Yeah.
But go ahead.
We'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah. But what was I going to say? I don't know. I can't remember now.
All right, whatever. You want to get to...
I was going to ask you what you thought of the specials. That's what I was going to ask you.
Oh, the special.
Because there's like a season 1, and then there's 2 specials. They're hour long, and they focus on... One's on Rue, and one's on Jules. And I thought you would like them because they take place in one place. They're all about character. There's no plot. Which is, I thought the best thing in the world to you, but...
It's not the best thing in the world, all right? It's not... I like that. I like it sometimes when it's done right. These episodes, I feel like it was just filler, really. It
kind of was.
It's filler, a little bit of character development. The first one was with Zendaya at a diner with, I forgot his name. Ali.
Yeah.
Her sponsor. I like their relationship, and, they shed more light with Ali's backstory. But it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like extra. I like the regular series where they're, like, actually going places.
I can't believe you're saying this.
I just couldn't. I couldn't believe it either. But
because you know what, for me, I think that there was something missing with like Jules.
I don't think it had to be as long as it had to be. Maybe it was like half an hour. Then I would like it more. But go ahead.
They do kind of drag it out to the hour time
maybe
slot.
The Jules one. Well, I don't even remember what happened to Jules.
Well, she was in therapy and just kind of went into her backstory a little bit more, like when she got left and her mom getting clean, coming out of rehab. And I think that
was more important. I think than Zendaya,
because now we know a little bit more about her relationship with Rue and why maybe she's kind of scared that Rue might relapse and stuff. Like I thought that was really important.
Oh yeah, the relationship with her mother. Yeah, so that was important.
Yeah,
but then there's so much. I guess the Rue. I'm gonna call her Rue. I'm gonna stop calling her Zendaya. But the Rule one, it
is a lot of what's the word, like wallowing,
and
it doesn't accomplish a lot. But I guess we kind of never really understood how much she hated herself and why. And I think
I could tell though from
you could tell, but this kind of dug into more of the why, which I think is important in a way. And I like that a lot. And I don't know.
You liked it a lot?
I do because you know what, they were just really like the whole show is very raw and emotional. And those 2 specials, all you can really do is it's a conversation between 2 people, which would never be interesting for anyone to watch.
Never. Definitely not an hour long or
but
3 hours.
It worked. And I thought, I liked learning more about her and about Ali. And I don't know. Like, if the dialogue's good, the acting's good, I think it works for me. And I think we got much needed context. And there's a lot of really emotional parts to it. And you learn, too, that, we know that Rue is kind of suffering. But you learn that she wants to just fucking die, like right now, and that sets up her whole story in season 2, basically. Yeah. We'll get into that in a second. But,
also, we watched it a lot. I was getting kind of like
fatigued. This is not a show you should ever binge.
Yeah, so I was
give it space because it is too intense to just binge that way. I felt depressed after watching it.
Yeah, some parts, especially this episode, like some parts. Oh my god, it's just terrible.
Yeah,
how she's treating her loved ones. But the specials were cool. I think it's just I needed maybe a break from it because we watched the first season, then we watched that, and we went straight to the second season.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the second season. So what do you think of the second season? It's not. I don't think it's as good.
It's not, and I hate to say it because
I don't think it's bad.
No. It's still a very good show,
Yeah.
but compared to just like we were just like saying that season 1 was maybe one of the best seasons of TV we've ever seen, right? So then we go to this season. Here's why I don't like it, right? I mean, in a nutshell, I feel like it's slow.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's 8 episodes. We're on episode 5, right?
Yeah.
What happened though? Really?
See, that's the thing. There's like
of importance.
Yeah. There's only 2 real plots in this season, and that's what kind of bugs me. Like season 1
It had so many.
had a bunch of character arcs, and everybody was developing. Like Kat, what development has she had this season?
She doesn't like her boyfriend because he's nice.
I know.
That's it.
I wish they would have just stretched that out and showed that more. I don't need this love triangle bullshit that they do, and it's 2 love triangles. That's why I think I don't like love triangles because they're overdone. And this one,
not done. It's not really done well because the Cassie girl, she's one of the weaker characters.
Yes.
Because I don't understand her. I understand like she needs love to get through life. She's never single. She tries to find her way through that.
Yeah.
But I just don't believe it. Like they just come out of nowhere. Her and Nate are together at the beginning, or they got together at the party.
Yeah, and I remember like we went and watched the specials because we kind of skipped them at first, and we thought like, oh, maybe we missed something, but no, it's just jarring. They're just like now a thing.
And they focused a lot on this.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, so it weighted down.
Yeah.
The Elliot guy. So what do you think of him? It's just like it's the conflict between those 3. I don't know. It's not just as interesting as season 1.
No,
conflict.
It's not nearly as interesting. And you know what?
It just feels like they need something for them to break up again, and it's just like,
But I think the big problem with him too is like you think about all these main characters. Most of them have had this like backstory at the beginning of the episode. They've not done that with Elliot yet. I still don't know why he is the way he is, and maybe they will as the season goes.
But I think they should have already done it
exactly
because he has like a great importance in the story.
Yeah, I thought also, episode 2 they should have done that.
Yeah, and also what happens in this is like he tells Jules what's going on, right?
Yeah, and Jules tells Rue's mom. So
yeah, you want to get to the episode? Or you want to talk more about the season?
Well, no, I didn't. Yeah, general? I mean, no. In general, I think what weighs it down is that there's 2 love triangles. There's the Maddie, Nate, Cassie love triangle, and then the Rue, Jules, and Elliot love triangle. And those are the 2 plots. What else is there? I guess there's a little bit with Cal, right? Nate's dad.
Oh, you see, I
like that plot.
Yeah, that one was good. Like the ending of the last episode where he just tells all to his family. That was so uncomfortable.
It was one of the roughest scenes. There has been so many awkward and hard to watch scenes. That one was really one of them. He like shows up Trunks peeing on the floor and tells them, "Oh, you're all failures. I failed as a person by having you."
I'm gonna fuck whoever. Like they're exposing all their secrets. Like you're texting that guy.
This is why if you're gay, you just need to come out.
Please,
we will accept you. Because if you don't, you're just gonna pee on your son's floor and tell him that they ruined your life.
Yeah.
Just be gay. Be happy.
Well, hopefully, we'll get to that. Okay.
Hopefully.
I honestly
really
hope so.
I don't know if Cal will have a redemption. He seems like he's kind of a bad guy.
I thought he'd be way worse than he was.
Yeah, I feel like Nate's worse than him.
Oh yeah, Nate's the fucking terrible person.
Yeah.
Nate, I think Cal is just like born in the wrong era, I guess.
Yeah.
And he kind of like
had to repress his.
Yeah, he hasn't been his real self in like 30 plus years.
Yeah.
So it's all been repressed. One thing I do like, I don't know why this stands out to me. Like all the girls are just friends. Like
that bothers me because
I like
you know what?
Because I don't like it when like there's like forced drama between the girls.
Right, cliques.
You see that a lot. I seen it all the time. So why do you have a problem with that?
Well, you know, I don't have a problem with it. It's like, I didn't like it in season 1, episode 8, when they're all just like sitting at a table together talking. I'm like, wait.
Oh yeah, that was.
Well, because you know why? It's because like they didn't seem like they were all friends before that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jules and Rue, and it's weird because like 2 episodes before that, like Maddie and Nate orchestrated that thing to lie to the police about that one guy.
That is true, yeah.
Raping her, right? And he blackmailed Jules into doing it. And I'm pretty sure like Maddie knew.
Yeah,
right?
that is true.
And Jules knew that Maddie knew.
Well, before that, I liked how they were friends. Now it doesn't make any sense.
Well, not just and I mean that was like episode 6. See, that was one of the problems I had with season 1. If I had to critique it, I just didn't like that one part. Like I don't know why they would just make them all friends or make them cool or gloss over all that shit that happened because Nate was the one that was like fucking up Jules in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess by episode 8, Maddie was kind of done with him, and they were kind of like, yeah, we should break up. So maybe that's why Jules was kind of okay with it. But
I don't think like they're all close friends. I just like that they're kind of like they've been through so much that like they just come together sometimes. It's like, yeah, our lives are shitty. Let's just talk about it. I don't know. I just don't like it when they're just like we have this girl group and this girl group. It's done in so much that I don't want to see that all the time.
It is different,
and like there's like different type of girls.
Yeah, and it's not really realistic either in this day and age. Like it's more realistic to how they have in this show, where like a girl like Kat hangs out with Maddie. That does happen. Like it's something that happens a lot. So I don't
judge her because she's fat,
right?
Or she's trans. Like I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah. But I mean,
even though she's a complete bitch and materialistic slut,
on paper I have no problem with it. It was more just like execution of how they did it that I was like, wait, they shouldn't all be friends. Like
it really shouldn't.
Now.
But
based on what just happened, they shouldn't be friends.
Also, what happened to McKay?
Oh, he went to college, I think.
So he's just done with him.
He was already in college, and I think he shows up in one episode so far this season.
Did he? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was in like the first episode, I think, when Cassie had already been with Nate. I think. Yeah. But
yeah, that relationship was whatever. Yeah. But let's get to the episode.
We just gotta get to this episode. There's a lot of preamble, but hey, we just caught up on the whole show, so we needed to kind of talk about that. Anyway. So
from now on, we're going to do every episode.
Yeah, we're doing every episode from here on out of season 2, and if it's good, then other seasons in the future. But
so what do you think of episode 5?
Oh, episode 5, I think it's easily the best episode so far of season 2. I mean, it's not saying a lot, but there's a lot of climaxes that happen to the plots that have been developing. I'm just like, finally, yes, like, Jesus, like I needed it, like to end. Like it went on way too long. So after the agonizingly slow season it's been, I mean, thank God we have this episode, but it's like this, it's a little...
It saves it, man.
It does. Here's the thing.
For now.
I think it's very good. It gets a lot of drama, but I wonder if it's just too much. You ever think like, and I felt that way...
Too much as in what?
So I feel like most of season 1, I mean, there's a lot of heavy shit, but I thought it was just orchestrated so well that you can take it in like the doses that they give. And this episode, there's no break. Mm-hmm. There's no relief. There's no moment of like feeling okay. I felt distressed for an hour straight.
I liked it because, man,
in a way that's very good.
Yeah,
right.
It's one of the toughest episodes I ever watched in TV.
Yeah,
and that is not nobody's dying. I don't even think anybody really died in this.
No one died. It's just,
but it felt like people are dying.
Yeah.
It's worse than fucking Breaking Bad or whatever, like a zombie show where people are dying, but they're just dying inside. I liked it was just fast paced. She's running for her life, trying to go through burning every bridge in her life.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know where else she can go. I liked it a lot.
I just feel like
it was exhausting though.
It was exhausting. That's why I feel like
hopefully the next episode is like more chill, because if it's more than that, man, I can't do it.
I don't know. Like it was just so much in one episode, and I think is why like it's just like it gets to the point where too like I think the show is really effective at how realistic it is, right? So in season 1, like I said, everything is paced very well, and I don't think you're like fatigued by all the drama. Because it's a lot, and there's a lot of heavy shit, and you have to deal with it. But I never really felt... I mean, I did feel kind of tired watching it 8 episodes straight.
Yeah.
But I thought it was dosed very well, and in a way that feels realistic. And I think it's more... It hits harder if it feels more real. So if it's everything like we had in this episode, which was really... I felt distressed, for sure.
Well, she's like...
But was it realistic to me? You know, like...
I think it was realistic.
All that in one episode was just kind of like... What more could go wrong?
You could have a crazy day, man. Look,
that's what it was like.
Crazy day.
I just kept wondering, like, what else could go wrong? Like, what else could she
Ferris Bueller's Day Off from, sobriety.
She was even... a brief plot summary. She goes off on her mom and sister because they find out she's, been doing drugs, and they get rid of the drugs. We never find out what happened to it. Mm-hmm. And then we find out, I mean, she just goes insane, starts breaking shit, breaking doors.
Worst I've seen so far.
Oh, my God. And then,
because I think she's going to get killed. She thinks she's going to get killed. Oh, well, first of all, she wants the drugs.
Yeah,
but
I mean, she's an addict.
Yeah,
and she's
but
going through withdrawal.
She went crazy though. She went absolutely insane.
I mean, it does things to your brain, man. Yeah. It does like fuck you up internally.
I thought she was gonna like hurt her mom.
I did too. Yeah, I really did.
She broke that fucking door down.
Yeah, like a fucking superhero. It was insane.
Yeah. She's like 110 pounds. So
yeah.
I was like, how did she do that?
So she did that, and then she hears Jules' voice. Jules has been there the whole time.
Yeah, with Elliot.
And they're the ones that told her mom, and it's super awkward. She goes off on Jules, says all this
worst thing you could say,
horrible shit, abusive shit, and Jules is just like, I love you, and she took it like a champ, you know. But I haven't really liked Jules all that much. I think she's kind of been neglectful of Rue. I'm not saying that like Rue's dependence on Jules is a problem. It's a problem, and I like that Ali said that in like season 1 or maybe it was a special.
That was her drug after she got clean. She was her. I like how they use like drugs are not the only addictive thing. People can be addictive. You can rely on too much, and then once they're gone, what do you have
screwed.
left? Yeah,
and I like that. But it's just, you know, I've had a problem with the way that Jules was treating Rue. And that's kind of why I like the special, is because they kind of gave me more context about it.
It does make sense more.
It made sense why she was more distant and everything. So I like the special for that reason. It made me like Jules a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And then in season 2,
because we didn't get a backstory other than that.
Well, you didn't really,
not fully explain why she the way she is.
Yeah, and the stuff with her mom, like coming back to visit, that was all happening while she was with Rue, right? So it's all stuff that like was happening off screen. It's kind of okay. Not fan of that, but anyway, let's say that they did it all in one season and all that was on screen. And it makes a lot more sense now. I like Jules a little bit more. And then going into this episode, like she just gets shit on by Rue. And
that's
it's
one of the worst verbal abuse I've seen.
And I know Rue is like going through withdrawal and her brain is going haywire and her body is right now, but it's just
she's not a human in this.
No, not at all.
No redemption, not like even close, because she just continues to just destroy every bridge.
Yeah, and I just don't know how much more I can take of her being the way she is. You know, it's like I want a redemption. But does she deserve it? No, I don't know.
Not for right now. Not right now. No, she needs to get back to it, because where's the next place she goes? Like she gets out. She takes her to rehab. She's taking her.
Her mom tries to take her to rehab in the car, and she's like, "Fuck this! I'm not going." She hops out of the car in the middle of traffic. This is like one of 3 times she jumps into fucking traffic in this episode. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And she's literally like running past speeding cars and shit. And I think she tries to go to Fez first.
Yep. And then I got to
use
the bathroom.
He's not there. So then she leaves Fez's place and tries to go to somebody else's place, because the first time he wasn't there.
Oh, the first time. Oh, she goes to rob that one place. The
was that after that?
I'm not sure. I forget.
I think that was...
she's running from the police too.
Yeah, it happens a lot. Like she gets confronted by cops who see her eventually when it gets dark. Yeah. And then she goes and robs a place, steals a bunch of like jewels and money, and then goes to and it's so uncomfortable. The people catch her and she runs out.
She's on the bed.
Oh,
it's not like it's a long like pursuit. No, they literally just like look her on the bed and she's out of there.
Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
Oh god, and it's just so tense, you know. And she eventually goes to Lori's house.
Oh yeah,
the girl has been like dealing her drugs. Oh man,
this part so. They're all like, there's another intervention. It's 2 interventions in one episode.
Yeah, kind of.
So her mom shows up at...
Oh, yeah, no, I'm fucking up. Like, I was thinking about the lady that dealt her drugs, but yes, before then, before that. She goes to Cassie and Lexi's house.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. We get the names confused.
Yes. Where like Maddie is and
everybody.
Yeah.
And they just had that party. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's trying to use the bathroom or whatever, because I guess she's probably got like the runs or the shits because of withdrawal or whatever. And you know, their mom was like the alcoholic, is just like, "Oh yeah, honey, you don't look so good," and all that shit, and just talking her ear off. And eventually she goes to the bathroom, looks for drugs, whatever drugs she can find. Can't find anything she needs. She comes out of the bathroom and her mom's there, because, you know, their mom called her mom. And then Rue...
intervention too.
But Rue just gets fucking really unlikable here, because she's like, how long have you been... Because, like, you know, Cassie just tries to, like, say, it's going to be okay. I mean, she's, you know, well-intentioned, and she says, it's going to be okay or whatever. And Rue's like, oh, how long have you been fucking Nate? Like, that was just, like... She's just trying to cause problems now.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean?
The thing is... That is terrible, but I'm glad she said it so we can get past the whole
I'm glad
secret
it's over.
shit.
Don't get me wrong. I've hated the story. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, it's episode 5. It was tired like the episode 2.
They've been dragging it out way too much.
So she got it out there, and Maddie wants it, and they just fuck Rue. They were just all about
then
that.
they start fighting, and Rue's mom was like, "Can we talk in a different room?" Like
all these people are so selfish. Well, most of them.
Yeah. And then Rue runs out, of course, and then where does she go? She's
like the master manipulator, I know. Gaslight queen.
It's horrible. It's so hard to watch.
She's a terrible person.
Yeah,
and like her mom said, like you're not a good person.
Yeah,
like,
that was a moment that got me.
Yeah, because like if your mom is saying you're not a good person, you fucked up. That's your mom.
Yeah,
you came out of her.
She said horrible shit to her mom too, you're the reason I'm fucked up and stuff, and that's why, it's just like everything she said that could have been a bad thing to say, she did it.
Yeah, man, she's not a good person.
I don't know if they're trying to make it so that she can be redeemed, and they're just putting her at her absolute rock bottom. But honestly, I don't know if I can watch this show for another season if it's
she's a main character. She's the narrator. Yeah. She's the focus.
And it's not like, Tony Soprano or even Walter White where they do really bad shit. I felt like at the end of the day I was always still kind of rooting for them. And I am rooting for Rue, because I know she's suffering and she's hurting, but there's got to be a point where she seems human, I think. And I don't know if I hope that they do that.
I mean, yeah.
They did in season 1.
There's shades of it, yeah.
Yeah. I liked her in season 1. Yeah. I mean, she had a problem. And she wasn't a good person, but in the special, which is why I liked it a lot, they do show her remorse. She's like, I broke a piece of glass and pointed at my mom and said I was going to fucking kill you. Who does that? And I was like, okay, this is a human being. She feels bad about what she did. And I'm sure she's going to feel bad after this episode. I fucking hope so.
Well, this is the lowest she ever been. So
I hope this is the lowest she ever gets.
She can only, she needs to raise up from this.
And that's what I mean.
I don't need more of this. This is the lowest, this is the worst you can be as a person. Yeah. While killing somebody. Okay?
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, I need her to have some kind of moment of humanity again, because this season has just been tough to watch. And I don't need her to be good, but I need her to be trying.
Trying something.
I can't watch much more of this, or I'm just gonna be like, I want her to die. I want her to kill herself because she's hurting everybody.
Maybe better off for everybody.
Yeah, and that's why it's so hard to watch, But I want to see her have an arc of redemption. I really, really do.
It'd be weird, because it was so good. The show is good. I feel like they're gonna do it. This has to be the end of it though. Something has to change.
Yeah.
Time for a change.
It's time for a change.
It's time for a redemption.
Directed by Jeremy Cook.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, and like I was saying, all her friendships are fucking destroyed.
Yeah, she ruined everything. Fez, she ruined the Ali guy, right? So he's like, you say one more disrespectful thing to me and we're done. And she's like, oh, what are you gonna do? Hit me?
Done.
That's gone. So now she doesn't have him.
Fez,
she ruined the thing with Jules, probably. The other guy, Elliot, right?
Oh, fuck him.
I mean, she didn't really have any other close friends, though, right? Those are, her close friends, right? I guess Lexi.
Yeah, Lexi.
How many times has she fucked over Lexi, though, right?
And I hope, Lexi does something. I like her. She's the only decent person.
She really is.
And she gets shit on. She gets looked over.
Yeah, she's the moral compass of the show.
I feel like something, a conflict between her and Rue is going to come, and she's going to stand up to her, finally.
I mean, she kind of has in points.
But, really, she's gonna be her voice known. I guess because I'm looking forward to her play, because I don't think it hasn't happened yet.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing that because I like her. Yeah. So what else? Is there any other people that she can? Oh, let's go to more towards the end.
Well, I guess her mom or sister. Then she goes to Fez's place, right? Yeah. Fez is gotta get the fuck out of here. Trying to steal drugs from my grandma. He throws her out physically. Yeah, and I can't believe Fez has been really patient, especially with her.
He's really nice, the nicest drug dealer.
I know.
If I had a drug dealer, I would want it to be Fez. Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
right?
He is cool. He's a nice guy. I like his character a lot.
I do too. And his killer 12-year-old. That's the only person that has killed somebody. The 12-year-old kid.
It's pretty crazy.
Killed the guy that gave her fentanyl.
Yeah.
Mouse guy.
You know what? That made sense too when they showed how he was where he came from. He was baby found.
He was growing.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that episode a lot. So yeah, Fezco throws her out, and then we get to the last person she goes to is the Lori chick, who sold her the drugs to sell.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I wasn't gonna kill you. Why didn't you just talk to me, girl?"
I feel like she could do anything.
I know.
Anytime.
She scares me because
It's
she's
crazy.
just so void of feeling.
It's like I don't think I've ever been mad in my life. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
She's just like heating up like a TV dinner shit.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest
very
drug dealer,
weird.
drug kingpin ever. So she takes the morphine.
Yeah, Lori gives her morphine to calm down. I couldn't
But
tell.
she does it through the arm. I guess it's like different if you do it through the arm. I don't know if she actually ever did that.
She said, "Do you fix?" And she's like,
like
no.
it's a fix, yeah.
Yeah, I know that's like when you get injected. I don't know shit about drugs.
See, like
okay?
we're fucking lame. Okay,
I mean, I do hard drugs,
Yeah,
man.
man.
I do fucking heroin every day, but
the caffeine, it's good.
yeah,
but
I do drink caffeine every day.
yeah, so that's your drug of
That's my
choice.
drug.
But yeah, she injected into her, and I think hopefully she doesn't start doing that shit. I want her.
I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know what the point of that scene was really, because it seemed like she's trying to help her. I couldn't tell if she was trying to help her or hurt her, because then she sinks like into the bathtub, and I was like, is she trying to make her so high she just dies? Like,
I guess they was trying to make us scared that she's gonna hurt her, but she doesn't. So she sneaks out early in the morning.
Yeah, so she wakes up in the morning,
Rude,
enclosed, and then but she tries to steal from her too. And this is like the most. She breaks into like the locked room that she's sleeping in with the other crazy guy who told him to strip naked before, and she's like trying to steal drugs from them in that room. And then they start to catch her. She jumps out the window.
Man,
like it's just insane. Like she's gonna die. Like if she doesn't stop, I just don't know what else she can do besides die.
Just talking about it makes me exhausted.
I know. This all happened in one episode.
I liked it. I like it. It's like
I liked it.
I guess I can just handle it. I don't know.
I can handle it too. I mean, like I watched it, and I do think honestly this was the best episode of season 2, hands down. It was the best episode. I just wonder. I feel like they're more effective the show when they don't do this, where they don't just pile it on scene after scene after scene. Where
what? Yeah, because I'm thinking a lot of this episode is really good, but like the other episodes were weaker because it doesn't have much going on that's of interest,
right?
Or like moving the plot along.
Exactly.
You could have like separated it out.
Exactly.
But it was an experience though, and I was like, wow,
yeah,
so much should happen, and she needs to die. She needs to do something.
She needs to die. Well, okay, so the very end of the episode, someone. We don't know who. A door opens at Rue's mom's house, and she's like, "Rue, is that you?" And it cuts to black. Hopefully that was Rue. I really hope so. She just goes home, and I hope she's
tired of Rue, man.
She just needs help, man. Like, I really want to see her. I
want to
see her turn this around.
She's going to be institutionalized, man. She's going to be in the fucking hospital. Where else can you go? What can you do? She's hurting everybody around her.
She needs to go to a hospital for sure.
Yeah.
She needs to be, like, she does need to be, like, in rehab, and it's gonna be a process. And you know what I like about this show, and it's very unfortunately realistic for people with substance abuse issues, is that it's never over. And even when you're clean, the want is always there, and it could go down, and usually it does. That's why people are able to stay sober for, like, I think Ali said he was like 12 plus years or so. I can't remember exactly.
But he still desires to do it.
But you're always gonna want to relapse, and you probably will relapse at times. And it's
you're always kind of an addict.
It's never,
unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's why I like this show, is that it's like it's very realistic about that. And Rue's situation is interesting because it's a lifelong problem. And Ali kind of hits that home, and she's like, "But I don't want to live a long time." So then she doesn't see the value of changing because she thinks she's just gonna kill herself. So it's like this twofold problem.
Just enjoy life, enjoy the euphoria of taking drugs.
Yeah,
while you can.
So you kind of, in that way, I do understand, but it's to the point where she's just hurting everybody. It's like I want to see her, and I know she's a person.
She needs to realize that. She hasn't realized it. I don't think.
Yeah,
she's so selfish. But go ahead.
It could be that she's strung out on drugs and withdrawal now, and that's why she's acting out as much as she is. And maybe if she can detox a little bit, she'll calm down and realize. Because you know what, in the episode where she relapsed, with the special, and is talking to Ali, she still feels like bad,
remorse,
and she still seemed like human to me, and that's why I kind of want again. And I don't know if we're gonna get it I really hope so because
I think we are, man. What would be the point of this?
It would be weird if we just watched this whole show and she just went down,
fucking
torture
and
never
porn,
came
man.
back.
If it is, man, you need something.
I don't need it to be a happy ending.
Yeah.
I don't expect it.
No.
I just want it to be like she kind of has a bit of a redemption and, or at least, wants to be better. I want the want for her to be better. That's all I need. I don't need her to be it. I just need her to want it.
I feel something like really bad's on the horizon. Like somebody is gonna be seriously hurt
because of her
or die. Yeah.
Man, I hope not.
Like maybe her sister.
I'm so scared.
I don't know, man.
Every time she's like going after her mom or sister, I just get scared, man.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. Oh, that's your mom. That's your family.
Yeah.
Like they care for you. Because if you were my daughter, you'd be fucking on the street.
Oh yeah,
I can't handle it, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
You destroy my door. I made that door, man. Close that door.
With my bare hands.
Fix this damn door. Anyway. So
I don't have much more to say about
exhausting out of 10.
This was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
I think it was one of the best episodes of the show. I just it's just a little bit much in one episode. I feel like
I liked it.
I kind of want the stuff spaced out a little bit, especially like you said, like it's been a slow season. I want more.
Don't use my words against me.
See, you know why I like season 1 so much?
Yeah,
like season 1, episode 1 has a great ending. You're like, oh, what the fuck's going on with this, right? Because you find out that Nate's dad was the one that got with Jules.
Yep.
You're like, oh, I want to know more about this, right? Like, there's
more interesting plot lines.
Yeah, way more interesting. This one, there's just 2 love triangles and Rue's drug addiction problem. That's
what
really
else
it.
though? What else is anything else like Fez Cole
doesn't really have a story.
Yeah.
I guess he's kind of covering up for. I mean, he's getting involved with like the Lori lady. But all that really did was hook her up with Rue. I feel like plot wise,
they handled the all the plot lines, all the character development so well in the first season.
Right.
It was really good.
Yeah.
But it's still it's still really good. It's better than your average show. On TV.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? You never saw Westworld season 2, but like this is not. I had a similar problem with Westworld season 2, where like it's like the slowest shit ever, and then it just fucking explodes.
All ramps up. Really
in the season finale was like the when it exploded, and that's kind of why I had a problem with it. Like this season, I think it's not as bad, but it's a similar issue. It's like they drag shit out for way too long. That's what I kind of want. It's what I got in season 1. I want to see all these plots weaving together, and I want to see character arcs. Like, where is Kat's character arc this season? She has a great arc in season 1.
She was one of the best characters.
Yeah, and even Nate, I thought had a great arc. I mean, I don't like him, but that's okay.
No, but it's still interesting. Our arc doesn't have to be a good, like, he
it doesn't have to be a good person.
Yeah.
But I like that he changed and developed in scary ways. I felt scared of him, and that's what I kind of want to see. I want to see somebody develop. Like, what they spend so much time on this Cassie girl.
I think Jules developed a little bit.
Yeah, she did develop a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like most of her development came in the special.
Yeah. Who were you about to say?
Like Maddie, Cassie, they're all the same. Like no, they don't have
terrible.
a damn change.
Yeah, Cassie, I don't. Maddie, it's just. I thought they were gonna be like a little better, but no, they're just stuck on Nate. They need to fix that. They need to get past that or fucking stick. Somebody stick with him towards the end. You be the evil bitch you are with him, or not, man. Just don't keep on going back and forth because there's no development there.
I guess like
you're just treading water.
Yeah, I don't know how long they want this show to be.
Yeah, I'm interested to see.
I don't know if they plan this to be like a 3, 4, 5 season thing, but it's like
how though?
If they're gonna do this thing with Maddie and Cassie, I want them to see Nate as an abuser because that's really what he is. He's abusive to Cassie. He's abusive to Maddie. He's just a bad guy. I don't really. I mean, I get that abusers are complicated. And I like that they show
it's hard to see it from the outside. I mean, the inside looking in.
Yeah, exactly. But I just want, I thought Maddie was going to come to that realization, and she really didn't. No. It's like, I want that. That's what I want.
I can see that happening, but eventually, she needs to realize it. Like, they need to, cut his dick off or something. I'm hoping, something. He needs to
You know what? I kind of want a redemption for Nate, too.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
I mean, they did it with Jamie. From Game of Thrones.
That's what, and you know what? He kind of reminds me of Jamie. Like he's kind of doing a lot of bad shit, and I was kind of hoping that something is gonna happen. Like he gets his hand cut off symbolically, like Jamie did. I want something to get cut off, not physically, but symbolically.
His ego.
Yeah, whatever it is that is his problem. You know, I want him to, because I feel like he got beat up by Fez, right? but he never really faced the consequences of everything in season 1.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was. I mean, the first episode was pretty like that was a good ending, but then they just what happened after that?
He hasn't faced any consequences for anything he's done.
Yeah,
and I think that's like the show is so great at punishing people for doing bad things. Rue has been punished by losing basically everything in her life from her addiction, right? Like
life is not fair. It's
not fair. No, but like it's like how much can you get away with without feeling the consequences of it?
We gotta see. We gotta see for the rest of the season. I think. Yeah, we gotta wait.
We are judging it a little too soon, but I mean, there just hasn't been much development.
No, they've been treading water like motherfucker. Like,
so I don't really know what much more can even happen now because I feel like they haven't set up any new arcs.
It was focused mainly on Rue. This episode, like,
and then Maddie and Cassie before then, it's like that love triangle. That's all they focused on. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what can they even develop these last couple episodes? I don't know. I hope it's good. I really do.
Well, hopefully we'll see more in episode 6, and we'll see you next week with the review of episode 6 of Euphoria. Thank you for joining us.
Are you tired?
Comment, and subscribe.
I'm
tired. I didn't work today at all.
I'm tired.
And I want you to ring that bell as well. Ding dong. We'll see you in the... Oh, man. That's bad, isn't it? We'll see you in the next time mention. I'm sorry, guys. We love you.